For those of you that are a movie buff, we have quite a presentation for you today. I don't know why I said we, because this means I. I have a fabulous presentation today about two movies that have been released. One, well, I guess it's been released in the US now, but one is Melania. I was going to say Melonia. I don't think it matters. Anyway, Melania has released a video which is a ripper. It's a sensational video. It's one of those videos, or a documentary, I should say, a movie that that everybody should not watch. But anyway, it has been done. The Netflix spent or donated or contributed $35,000. $35 million to her. I guess one can only describe it as her benefit scheme. Perhaps she doesn't get all that much pocket money from Donald Trump, or for being First Lady, or for being any lady at all, really. But nevertheless, she has been given, I think it's $25 million she gets in her pocket. $35 million was spent on this project, and $40 million in promoting it, because it's about as shitty documentary as you can get. So I'm going to show you, just in case you haven't indulged in the promotion in around this. So I'm going to show you the trailer so that you can make an informed decision as to whether this is something that you would want to pay to go and see. I always think trailers are really good because they do give us a sense as to where this is going. And we must remember also that this occurred in the 20 days prior to entering the White House again for the second time. So, I guess we can work out it's a little bit more in terms of money. She pocketed more than $1 million a day she got for allowing the cameras to walk around with her. But there are some classic moments just in the trailer itself. I'd hate to think, well, I'm not going to spend my money going to see the movie, I can tell you now. But anyway, and so you don't have to. And the other thing, too, that we need to note about this particular movie is that no one's going to see it. No one. It is terrible. And I just checked. This is on here at the Nova, Palace Nova here in Adelaide. And I was going to check I didn't check who the seating and so forth, but there were a number of showings, interestingly enough. So I've been to the Palace Nova when really good movies are showing, and there'd be 5 or 6 or 10 people in the theatres, because the theatres are generally pretty small. So I don't know whether they're showing her show in the toilet block, which would probably be a more appropriate place for it, or where they're actually showing it. But nevertheless, I wasn't able to check. That's all I'm saying. So I'll just show you the video itself, and I don't know, make your own mind up as to whether you want to go and see this sort of crap. So here we go, and you make up your own mind.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
You can comment. Don't want to.
I personally think the lion is the most exciting part of this video. I really do. Never seen it before. Don't know where it came from. Very innovative, I thought.
Perhaps legacy will be that of Peacemaker.
Peacemaker in the fire.
I love that bit. Peacemaker, and I think she said infidata. I think that's what she said. So she's asking for some sort of Palestinian retribution. Fair enough. I can't deny that. That's good.
Beautiful. Together with like-minded leaders, we have a voice. Is it safe?
Yeah, it's safe.
Everyone.
Anything like that. Isn't it safe to become First Lady in the United States? Well, question is it safe to be a partner of Donald Trump? the man who is misogynist and who has many, many affairs and has had a few other wives. Is it safe to be anywhere near this infectious little dude? Probably not.
Wants to know. So here it is. Hi, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Did you watch it?
I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
Did you? He's talking about winning the election. And so he says, did you watch it? She didn't even watch the results to see whether or not he won the election. What does that tell you? And I'll tell you what, when I ring my wife, I expect her to say Mr. Tonkin. I do. As one would say, Mr. President. She wouldn't say, "Hi, Donald. What's going on? How are you, buddy? How's things?" In a very broken English, because that's the only way she speaks. But nevertheless, I think you probably get my drift. Right, that's exciting. Very, very exciting, and is something that we could all get excited about seeing at some particular point. No, don't think I'll be telling that. No one else is. Why should I? I mean, if you really want to go to the theatre, though, and just want to be on your own, just sort of forget about the world. Think about what life was like for Melania Trump for 20 days and her earning over $1 million a day. Think about that. If you just want to go to one place on your own and think about that, you could probably do that, because that is about the loneliest place on this planet. And then there is another movie out which is really, really super fantastic, called a super progressive movie, and it is. I haven't seen it. I'm about to show you the trailer as well. But I guess if you hate and despise anything that is progressive, and you're a Pauline Hanson fan, and you want to put the finger up at being anything but Aboriginal, or anything being but LGBTQI+, or, if you're just one of those persons in the community that just objects to everything that is progressive, this certainly is the movie for you. There's no doubt about it. I don't know whether it's in the same category as we've found Melania, but it's in a category, and is also one of those movies that I would not want to see. There are a lot of protests about it, I believe, when it appeared at the Village, and so I'll show you I'll force you to go through. No, you don't. You can actually stop watching. But I'll play the clip for you so that you can feel the same. It's just an effort to be humorous about where the right wing see themselves, and it's from the clip itself. It's such a movie of victimhood. It's the only way you can describe it. The poor bastards are feeling so oppressed because of the progressive left that they've made a movie to counter how they're feeling. It's quite interesting, fascinating, and bewildering. This is the destruction of anything that they see as Australian. Melbourne, now calling Nama, ripping down Captain Cook and replacing it with an Aboriginal person. This is what one sane society would expect.
For not laughing at a woman's very funny joke, the defendant is charged with misogyny in the first degree. He is a white, straight, cisgendered male. I rest my case, Your Honour.
Well, I've heard enough. I sentence the defendant to death. We're all gonna die! Oh, black and wise one, please tell us what to do.
Just as the elders foretold. This is Armageddon.
We're all in grave danger. Without our virtue signal, this is no longer a safe space. These are me good thongs, you dog!
You speak of the prophecy.
Chosen one who'll venture out into the real world and reclaim the victimhood from its ancient resting place and wield its awesome power and save the world from the oppressive colonisers to become the coolest, wokest, most compassionate person ever. I'll do it. I'll accept the call to adventure.
I like that they said the most wokest, most compassionate person ever. I think that's a really description of people that are on the left. So, but they think it's funny. That's the interesting thing about all of this. They think that having a go at what progressive people think is valuable is something that can be ridiculed. And fair enough, ridicule away, but it doesn't stop those of us that are progressive from being who we are. And this, anyway, watch this last bit about this white dude, Pete, just to see what happens here.
Oh my god, that's so cringe.
I'm not too sure why Morrison's wife in this is LGBTQ plus or a drag queen. I don't understand that, but nevertheless, he's supposed to understand any of this.
All my life I've tried to be progressive. I've grown up believing that I'm too privileged to be treated equally, and that I deserve to be enslaved and beaten up and shadowed every day. I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't a progressive paradise after all. But what would I know? I'm just a dumb white guy. My opinion doesn't matter. Kill me.
Yep, you're right. Most of you are dumb white people, and your opinion does matter, but we don't care about it. I guess that's the underlying issue here. And, you know, the interesting thing is they're making it out to be this dumb white person. You know, some of the people that we really need to have issues with are oligarchs, the media, who are usually run by wealthy white people, wealthy people in general, mining magnates like Gina Reinhardt. But, you know, they're not mentioned. Of course, they're not important. So it's a humble white guy, someone of insignificance, basically, which is basically their One Nation's base, I guess. So this guy does represent everything that is One Nation. Grievance, primarily. So in this movie clip, though, there's not one image of Pauline Hanson, even though she does appear saving the world, apparently. So if you haven't been, don't go to either of these movies. They are blockbusters and are something that we all should endeavour not to attend. So let me know what you think, though, in the section below. Remember to subscribe to my videos. Ring the bell for further notifications, because I would love to hear from you. If you have been to any of them, I don't know why you would have, but if you have, let me know what you think, because I would be interested in that. Take care.